Now, tomatoes are super easy to grow from seed at home, whether you've got a windowsill or you're lucky like me and you've got a greenhouse, because tomatoes need heat. Now, once you've planted your seeds into your seed trays or pots, they need about 15 to 20 degrees before they'll germinate. If it's too cold, they won't germinate, and if it's above 20 degrees for too long, it will also prevent them from germinating. Once you've got your seed tray full of compost that you've tampered down and watered, it's then a case of spreading the seeds. And you want to spread them really finely, so I just scatter the odd seed across the seed bed like that. After between 14 and 21 days, your tomato seedlings should have started to germinate and look a little bit like this. And then it's time for pricking out and potting on. Now, it's been about 3 weeks, and as you can see, the tomato seedlings have put on loads of growth, and they've got their true leaves, which means that first of all, they put out 2 leaves, and then they grow the true leaves. By the time you've got those, which have that distinctive tomatoey shape, you then prick them out. I'm going to show you how to do that now. Now, to pot on, you're going to need some larger pots. I tend to use these, a kind of a P9, 9 centimetres, just to get these going. And then once they get bigger than the pot, when the roots start to spill out, we then pop them on either into a grow bag or a big pot, and they'll get huge and start to fruit. So we've got our P9s there. So we fill a pot full of compost, peat-free, and then we lift our seedling, and then very carefully place that in, and then backfill with some more compost. Being really delicate, we don't want to damage that stem or any of the leaves, because that's how it's going to photosynthesize and make energy. Once your tomatoes have got to this stage where you can see the roots coming up the bottom of these P9 pots, it's time to pot them on one final time. So what we want to do, which may feel counterintuitive, is bury part of the stem. And the reason for that is it will send out these little adventitious roots, and that will help bring in more moisture, nutrients and stability. So I'm going to grab some more compost, and you just want to bury maybe 1/2 inch of that stem, and over the next few weeks you'll notice that it starts to send out little white roots. And once you've got your flowers and you leave them to be pollinated, all of a sudden you're going to end up with some gorgeous tomatoes. And that really is all you need to do to grow your own tomatoes from seed. Super easy and really enriching, especially if you're a new gardener.